Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Hop with tfbtv, and I already know you're saying, Hop, you dirtbag hipster millennial, you're not old enough to review a 1911. Well, that's where you're wrong, kiddo. I'm at the range today with a Taurus 1911 Commander and a can of Monster Zero Ultra Energy Drink. As long as I have this, I'm an honorary boomer. Truly, that is the 1976 Dodge Dart of energy drinks. Punch it. I could use this review as an excuse to share my crackpot theory about how the assault weapons ban and the state of California are almost entirely responsible for the continued existence of the .45 ACP cartridge and the 1911 pistol, but I'm going to try to not do that. Forgive me if I stray in that direction, though, because I have to ask the question, why would you ever buy a 1911 unless you live in the late 90s or California? This is a Taurus Commander-size 1911, which means it has the same frame size as a government model and a full-size standard capacity magazine of 8 rounds, but the slide and barrel are slightly shortened. Commander-size 1911s are my favorite size from an aesthetic and handling perspective. Even so, for just 8 rounds of .45 ACP, this is a big, heavy metal pistol. A Glock 19 is smaller, lighter, holds twice as many rounds, and is easier to shoot, but I'm sure you're sick of hearing that from everybody else on the internet. If you're buying a 1911, I hope it's not for purely practical reasons. You buy a 1911 because of the romance. 100 years after its introduction, it's still an excellent design that every gun owner should shoot at least once. Yes, it has a manual safety, but it has the best manual safety. I detest tiny vestigial manual safety levers on modern striker-fired guns, but the 1911 gets a pass because the safety is supposed to be there. It is comfortably accessible from a shooting grip. You can put the safety on or take it off effortlessly, and on any halfway decent 1911, you get a positive click to let you know it's on or off. Taurus makes several configurations of 1911, including full-size, commander, and recently officer models. The full-size and commander pistols are available in 9mm or .45 ACP, but the officer-sized pistols are currently only in .45. They're priced a bit higher than the low end of the 1911 market. For the bit of extra money you spend over a Metro, Sam, or Rock Island 1911, you get a lot of nice factory features. Extended safety lever, upgraded grip safety, nice beaver tail, combat-style ring hammer, 3-dot Novak sights, and a serrated skeletonized trigger. The safety lever is not ambidextrous, which is fine by me. I know I make fun of sinister people all the time in these reviews, but the truth is I just don't like a bunch of control levers I'm not going to use getting all up in my business on the wrong side of the gun. The Taurus 1911 Commander includes one 8-round magazine made for Taurus by Mechgar. We'll talk more about magazine options later. Fit and finish on the pistol is good. The checkering on the front and back strap is nice, as are front and rear slide serrations. The finish on this one is matte black and is utilitarian but acceptable. This example has the black plastic double diamond grips with the Taurus logo, but newer ones have Magpul grip panels. Either would be fine, but part of the fun of 1911s is the enormous variety of available aftermarket grips you can customize it with, so don't worry too much about which one you get. You can also get them in various Cerakote color configurations. I would personally skip all of those. First shots, Taurus 1911 Commander, .45 ACP. Got 2 of the Mechgar produced 8-round magazines loaded with standard Ventura Munitions 230 grain ball. Let's just see if we can ring some steel. Just gotta wait for that steel to stop moving so I can actually shoot it again. The trigger on the Taurus 1911 isn't the best 1911 trigger I've ever shot, it's about middle of the pack, but it's still a light, crisp single action. Tiny bit of take-up, then a clean break at about 3.5 to 4 pounds and minimal over-travel. The grip angle, grip ergonomics, and trigger on a 1911 makes it one of the easiest gun designs to shoot well. That steel is moving. Reliability is the name of the game with the old Jamteen 11. I don't really expect these guns to run 100%. From what I hear, a 1911 is only as reliable as the magazines you use, and nobody holds up the Mechgar-produced 1911 mags as the peak of reliability. I trust Mechgar with every single other one of their products, but the 1911 mags that get recommended are Chip McCormick, Wilson Combat, and the like. I ran the Taurus Commander with the included Taurus-branded Mechgar mag, as well as a standard Mechgar mag I bought for the review. My friend the Mag God also sourced me a couple of old Wilson Combat mags, and I ran those as well. Ventura Munitions provided 250 rounds of 230 grain .45 ball for this review, and I also shot a few boxes of Federal aluminum cased .45. As always, we are grateful to Ventura for sponsoring TFBTV and supplying us with ammo for these reviews. While shooting the Taurus 1911, I had a few nosedives with both Metgar mags, but no jams of any kind with the Wilson Combat mags, although one of them is so tired it doesn't activate last shot hold open anymore. This worn out mag does not lock open. Rip. Thank you, Mag God, very cool. So I guess the internet was right for once. If you buy one of these, sell the Metgar mag on eBay for a couple bucks and then get Wilson Combat mags instead. If you're determined to buy a single stack 45 pistol, it might as well be a 1911. Something like this Ruger P345 is a lot more modern, but unless you're carrying it, the double action trigger and decocker isn't that big of a selling point, and the sights, trigger, and controls of the 345 kinda suck. .1911s are for shooting. They are extremely ergonomic. They shoot great. They're durable. They're fun. I'm not saying you should carry one, but you should definitely own one. Should it be this one? That depends on what kind of 1911 you like, I guess. I'm not interested in the blinged out 1911s or the throwback mil-spec one, so the Taurus Commander is right up my alley. If Para-Ordnance was still in business, I'd want a basic stainless Expert, but they're dead now. Look, man, if you can't decide, just print out pictures of all the 1911s you like, then tape them to the wall and throw a dart. As long as you end up with some kind of 1911, this 30-year-old boomer will be happy about it. Thanks for watching. They don't make them like they used to. Once again, we appreciate the support of our sponsors, and we'd love it if you would support them as well. If you like TFBTV and you'd like to support us more directly, you can do so by joining our Subscribestar or our Patreon. You can also join our Discord server to chat with some cool people. Links for all of this stuff is in the video description. See you next time, guys.